Hi everyone, my name is Christopher Mason. I'm the Director of Housing and Residence Life at University Court at LSUS. Congratulations on completing the academic year 2015-2016. I know you guys are excited about that. Hope you guys did well on your final exams. I know you're ready to check out. So let's walk a little bit through that process. An important part of move out is cleaning and leaving the apartment in the condition that you entered it. One of the things that we will use is the unit condition report that you filled out when you moved in on check-in day. You turn this back into us and let us know the condition of your room and your apartment when you entered it. And we're going to be using that to verify the condition after you check out. You will obviously be cleaning your bedroom, and it's going to be important that you communicate with all of your roommates on all of the shared spaces. Just because you're the first one to leave doesn't mean that you don't have to take part in the cleanup process. So it's really important to work together, to communicate and to divide and conquer. For example, if you're sharing a bathroom with your roommate, one of the things that you can do is say, okay, one of us will clean up the toilet, and one of us will clean up the sink, and another one of us will clean up the shower and the bathroom floor. Divide and conquer, communicate. Those are important parts of the move out process. For the other common areas that you share with your roommates, including the living room and kitchen, the same thing is very, very important. Items that must be completed before leaving include cleaning the fridge and removing all your personal food items out of there. Also cleaning out all the kitchen counters of your food items and other items as well. Wiping down all of the kitchen surface areas and inside the kitchen cabinets and the oven and oven surfaces. The kitchen floor must be mopped, swept and mopped. The entire fridge must be cleaned of stains and food residue. Also, all 4 bar stools must be returned to the kitchen bar stool area. For the living room, it's going to be important you wipe down the window seals, wipe down the surfaces of your sofa, end table, and your larger coffee table. Also, take out the sofa cushion. See if there's anything that fell down in there, any trash that fell down in there as well. You are responsible for any stains on your sofa as well. Sweep and mop the living room floor area or vacuum if the area is carpeted. Also, make sure your balcony area is free of any debris or trash as well. For your bedroom, make sure you wipe down your windowsills. Don't leave anything behind. Check all your drawers, your dresser drawers, your closet, underneath your bed. That's important. Wipe down your nightstand, your desk, and your dressers, and also inside the drawers of all of these furniture items as well. And also vacuum. How to turn in your front door key, your bedroom key, your mailbox key, and your access card. We have envelopes for you in the clubhouse. You can pick this up in the clubhouse office, which is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, or 12 to 4 p.m. on Saturday, or you can pick some up in the in the laundry room. The laundry room is open, of course, 24/7. You must fill out all the information on the front of the envelope. You will then seal the envelope and then turn it into the clubhouse office if the clubhouse is office during the office hours, or you can drop it off in the clubhouse drop box, which is located just outside the front door of the clubhouse, and you can drop it in there anytime, 24/7. On the envelope, if you are leaving before your roommate leaves, you can get your roommates to sign off on the envelope that you left the apartment common areas and did your part in taking care of the cleanup of those spaces. So for example, if you're living with a total of 3 other people or 4 total, and let's say, for example, you'll be the 3rd roommate to leave, you can sign off on the first 2 roommates that leave the apartment common area if they have done their part in cleaning up in the common areas that have been left to them. And then you can get your last roommate to sign off on your envelope because there's only 2 people left in the apartment, so you'll get that roommate's signature and saying that he or she agrees that you've left the common areas in good condition after you check out. So that's another way of helping with the checkout process. Also, inside the envelope, it will leave some instructions that I'm going over with you right now via video, but also will be a document in there which you can take responsibility for any damages that you wish to claim and take responsibility for in relation to your charges. So accidents happen. Let's say, for example, you spilled bleach on the living room carpet, or you put nails in the family room wall to hang an item or a piece of artwork, and that left holes. Write down and specify any common room damages that you're taking responsibility for those charges. All charges assessed in common areas will be divided and shared equally with the roommates if no one takes responsibility for those charges. So for example, if 4 of you are living in an apartment and there is a damage that no one claims responsibility for, it will be divided among all 4 roommates. Also, let's say that you and your roommate decide to leave the bathroom dirty and no cleaning is taking place. Then just you and the roommate that you share the bathroom with will be taking part of those damage charges that were related to that. The other 2 roommates that live on the other side of the apartment would not be responsible for those charges. Some important items to note, and this is really important. For your security deposit return, it will be mailed to you according to the address that is located in your student housing portal. So you will be responsible for changing that if your address has changed or is different from whatever you put down when you originally signed off on the lease. Whatever address you use as your home address, that is where your check will be mailed to. So you may want to check that. Go into the housing portal by going to universitycourt.lsus.com. Then you click on current students and then you'll log into the portal. You can change your address if it is not the correct address. We will not be responsible for mailing you a new security deposit check if it is different from whatever is located in the portal. You're responsible for that. So again, please make sure you check that. You have 48 hours after you move out to change that address. After 48 hours, whatever is listed as that address is what we're going to mail your security deposit check back to you. Also, what happens next is that you'll receive a final account summary statement, which basically lists every transaction that you've had since you've lived with us. And it will go over any possible charges related to the move out process, if there were any. If you have a balance, it will also list the balance as well if you owe anything, or if you're entitled to a security deposit back, a check of that amount will be in that envelope. So that's how that process works. We have 30 days after your academic lease concludes. So remember, your checkout date is May 27th at 12 p.m. That's May 27th at 12 p.m. Therefore, you'll get this envelope and check by June 27th, okay? So by June 27th, you'll receive this statement in the mail according to the address that is listed in the housing portal. Another important item to note is that we will not ship any items to you. So it's really important that you go through your dressers, your closet, everything that's left in your apartment. We'll have a crew going through your apartment shortly after you check out, and they'll be disposing of any items that are left in there because we will assume that that is trash and that is no longer wanted. So again, we will not be responsible for shipping any items that you forgot to pack up. Also, if you leave your keys, any of your keys, your access cards, and you take them home with you, we won't accept them via mail. So again, make sure you put your keys in the envelope for checkout before you hit the road on your checkout day. Another important item to note is that we do not want you to take care of anything yourself. Do not paint the walls because you scrape the wall. Please do not do that. You are not responsible, nor do we want you to take care of any kind of craftsmanship on your own end. Okay, we want you to clean appropriately, but we don't want you putting putty in the wall and then trying to paint over it. Okay, please do not do that. Also, you can be charged more than your security deposit. That's really important to note. So let's say your security deposit that you paid was $150. And let's say there's a student named Bill. Bill left his apartment with a lot of trash in his apartment. His carpet was destroyed in his bedroom. There is missing furniture in his bedroom. The bathroom is in a terrible state, very, very unclean. It's possible for Bill to be charged anywhere from $400 to $800 depending upon how much damage that bill did. Okay, so just because your security deposit is X amount, it doesn't mean that you can't be charged more than the cost of your security deposit. And so let's say if Bill chooses not to pay that bill, what will happen from that point is if we do not collect upon any past balance, that will go to a collections agency. That collections agency will then be contacting you to collect on any missing money. The impact of this is this will infect Bill's credit in a negative way. Okay, so whenever Bill wants to buy a house or buy a car or get a credit card or anything financially rated, his credit rating will be negatively impacted and he may not be able to go into another apartment depending upon how much is owed. So it's really, really important that you leave your apartment in a good condition. And again, you can be charged more than the amount of your security deposit. That's very important to note. If you wish for a housing staff member or a resident assistant to go to your apartment to make sure that you've done everything correctly on your checkout date, you can go to the office and sign up for a checkout time. We will be going on that exact time, and it's important that you are kind of ready to move out at that time as well. So we have different times listed that you can sign up for. You have to sign up with 24 hours notice. We will not accept anything if you come into the office with a few minutes notice. So we can do that. However, keep in mind, we're going to be going through your bedroom space and your apartment very quickly. So you can have charges after we do a very thorough inspection after you do move out. But you can take part in this process, or you can simply go to the clubhouse office or come to the laundry room and pick up an envelope and fill out everything in the envelope. Put in your keys, your access card into here. And also, like I said, everything that I'm going over is listed inside this envelope as well as a point of reference for you. And then you would turn this back into either the clubhouse office, or you could turn it back into the drop box in front of the clubhouse. That's all that I have. I've enjoyed having you guys here this year, and I hope you have a great summer. And if you're coming back to us in the fall, we look forward to seeing you then. Thanks so much. Have a great day.